We are live and local at Kartchner Caverns State Park. It's a big day down here. I'm Brett Allen live. Thanks for tuning in. I am with Kyle Reister. He is the park manager. Is that right?
The assistant park manager.
Assistant park manager, and he's taking time out here to kind of fill us in on what's going on. It's a big day, as I mentioned. Kyle, tell me, what is going on today here at Kartchner Caverns State Park?
So today at Kartchner Caverns, we are celebrating 50 years of the discovery of Kartchner Caverns, which was discovered in November of 1974.
Wow.
And it's also 25 years as an Arizona State Park. We opened to the public in November of 1999.
Nice. Okay, so 25 years, 50 years since it's been discovered. And Kyle, so tell me a little bit about your experience working here, what you do to preserve the park and manage it. What goes into that?
Sure. So it's a fairly significant operation here. We have about 30 full-time staff members, plus a whole cadre of volunteers who are responsible not only for leading visitors through the cave, but also maintaining the facilities, monitoring the ecosystem in the cave, collecting all kinds of weather data and environmental data to make sure our visitation is not impacting the cave. And we have data going back to the late 1980s for that, and we're doing our absolute best to make sure that this resource at Kartchner Caverns will be available not just for this past 25 years or the past 50 years, but for the next 50 years, the next 25 years, to make sure that this is preserved for all Arizonans and really for all people all over the world for perpetuity.
And people do come from all over the world to visit you.
Absolutely.
There's people that are out in the parking lot from all different states, even other countries neighboring like Canada and Mexico. They're here, and so your park is definitely something that is of interest, like you said, on a worldwide level. What can people find when they come here to the park? And I know that there's two different seasons for bat viewing, so maybe we can get into that a little.
Sure. So there's two major tours here at Kartchner Caverns. There's what's called the Rotunda Throne Room Tour, which is available year-round. It's suitable for all ages. And then we have what's called the Big Room Tour, which is open seasonally from April 15th until October 15th. That's when it's closed. It's open from October 15th to April 15th. And the reason it's closed is because it is home to a colony of bats, which use that section of the cave in the summer, as a maternity colony for Myotis velifer bats, or common cave bats. And that's just one of the species we protect here in the park. There's about 700 acres of parkland here, and it is a state park. There's great hiking opportunities here, which if you don't come on a cave tour, come out for a hike here at Kartchner Caverns.
And today until 3 o'clock, you can come out and experience a lot of vendors. There are a ton of vendors down here. Not just your usual vendors either. There are, like right behind us here, the Huachuca City Astronomy Club. And there's a gentleman, a few of them here, folks that have their telescopes trained to the sun. And you can look through it and see the corona, see the flares from the sun. It's very interesting. So right here, there's a table, and I'll talk to the young lady here that has an art it looks like a table for somebody if they want to get face painting or whatnot. Is that right? Face painting? Okay. And so we'll talk to her in just a second. But there's food vendors, there's food trucks here, a lot of stuff going on. That's till 3 o'clock today, right?
That's till 3 o'clock.
Okay. What are your normal hours for operation here?
So our normal hours are from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The last tours go out about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 2:45 on the big room side. It's about an hour and 45 minutes for a big room tour. It's about an hour and 25 minutes for a Rotunda Throne Room tour. We do recommend reservations if you're going to book a tour. You could always take a chance of just walking in, but it's a very popular attraction, so your best bet is always to make reservations in advance.
Right, exactly, and especially now that you're going into your busy season, there's going to be more people coming down here. You also have some RV spots, some cabins available, is that right?
Yeah, it's a campground as well. There's about 60 spots here, which you can reserve. They're all available online to reserve. I do recommend making reservations before you decide to camp here, but we have the camping here. We are a dark sky park, so there's great solar viewing in the daytime today, but just on a regular basis, it's great dark skies here in the area. So book yourself a campsite, go out for a hike, and just look at the stars if you can't get on a cave tour. And if you can get on a cave tour, I think you'll really appreciate it.
Well, thanks, Kyle. Appreciate you taking the time out.
Yeah.
And come on down here to Kartchner Caverns. I'm going to walk around a little bit.
Perfect.
I'll grab this mic. So, but thanks again, Kyle. I appreciate it. And congratulations on a great, successful day of celebration, the 50-year anniversary, if you're just tuning in, of Kartchner Caverns State Park. Discovery, or I shouldn't say the State Park discovery, but the Caverns discovery. It's 25-year anniversary for the caverns becoming a state park. So
thank you very much. And thank you to everybody who came out today and who comes in the future, because your visitation really is an important part of the conservation of Kartchner Caverns.
Well, thank you, Cal. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day. And there's a lot of people out here today. Right now, I'm gonna talk to some. In fact, the girl here that is face painting is representing organization out of Tucson. And let me go ahead and put this mic over on you. I know it's a little personal, but it definitely helps the audio, the audience, so you can all hear what's going on. So tell me, introduce yourself and what's going on.
Well, my name's Michelle Murray. We're just here representing two of the grottos, SAG and EGI. Their contact information is over here on the table, right here.
All right, there you go. Contact info. And I
Basic,
can't see anything. Let me turn this around so that I can actually see what I'm pointing this at. There we go. Okay.
basically, what we're doing here is basically just our outreach team. We're over here. We have coloring sheets for kids and children to be able to color. I'm also here face painting. We have some bat stickers, very glittery. And then over here we have a fake cave. You go in it, you
fake
just
cave.
explore, go around, it's in a loop.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That
We
is
have our
pretty cool.
conservation chair over there. Pretty much we're just here to let everyone know we're a grotto and to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Kartchner Caverns.
Okay. And so tell me about your grotto. What is that?
I am part of SAG and EGI, the Southern Arizona Grotto and Escabrosa Grotto. We are just a group that goes out caving in
Gotcha.
Arizona.
So you hit various grottos, various caves,
Yes.
caverns, and you just are into that sort of thing.
Yes, and we'll do wild caves. So here at Kartchner Caverns, it's a tour cave. You book your tours, and you go in, then you pay for it, and then you get to explore on paved concrete pathways. But out in the wild cave, we actually have some of our equipment over here.
Okay.
We have
I see. So you got some helmets
We
here.
have to have our helmets and our headlamps, and obviously we bring in our backpacks, which we have water bottles and gloves, because we wear our gloves to protect our hand oils from getting on the cave formations.
Gotcha.
And then we just go explore. Sometimes we actually have to do vertical climbing, where we have to put on ascenders, harnesses, and then hang down ropes. The tallest one I've probably dropped into was 25 feet.
Wow.
And then you just go in and explore in the really beautiful caves, just like Kartchner Caverns here.
What got you into doing this?
Ever since I was little, I always went and I hung out with my family, and we went into caves. The known cave around here would be Pepper Sauce Cave. I always went into that when I was little with my family, and we'd always beg to go in. All super muddy cave, always fun to go into. We actually made a little mudslide in there. You put your boot in and then just slide down.
Nice.
So fun, so enjoyable. And then we also travel across the United States with me and my family. And we went into other tour caves like Kartchner Caverns here. We go into Mammoth Cave and Onondaga and things like that. They are so beautiful.
Cool. That sounds really cool. Well, hey, thank you very much for taking the time. And again, you do have a display here where kids and anybody else wants to, I guess, crawl in there and take a look. That's
you can go in too.
Really? Me?
Yeah, go in through the cave.
Should I go in?
The cave.
I think you should go in.
Really? Okay. Well, if you are, you're going to be my guide, right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
We
so-
can be your guide.
Okay, that sounds good.
I promise I will paint them very nicely if somebody comes for painting.
Oh, you better.
I will.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
take-
nice on painting.
Is it okay if I leave this stick here?
Yeah,
Because
All right.
I'll kind of watch all this stuff.
okay, I'm going to take my sunglasses off because that probably isn't what you normally use when
Hey,
you go.
are you going to want to walk through first?
Oh, I go in first?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, go through
All right,
first.
well, let's see. Here we go. Going into the cave.
It's just going to loop around, so just pick a random spot. You might see some cave friends in there.
Oh, there's cave friends. Wow, there's some more stuff. I'm not seeing anything. We do. Oh, the signal's back. If you can, we're back on. So maybe it's okay after all. Do we dare try again?
We can try again.
Okay, let's go. Sorry, audience, we lost you for a second. You know how caves are with signals. Even cardboard caves, as it turns out, have bad reception. Or maybe it's just AT&T. I don't know. But
I guess we'll find out today.
we're going to find out, and I'm squeezing on my belly, kind of pulling myself forward with my arms through the opening. I don't even know if I can get through this opening.
Well, if you're afraid to do that, you might want to do what's inside. We have what's called a squeeze box inside.
Oh, really? Oh.
What that is you just have planks of wood,
Okay.
and then you keep narrowing it down every time you go in. My personal record is 6.5 inches.
Really?
Yes,
That's
sir.
impressive. Okay. Well, that's good. What did I just clear? That's not 6.5 inches. That's probably like 16.5. Or,
Probably.
but and then you come and turn the corner, and then you go back out.
And
This
as
way.
you can see, when you're caving, it uses all of your body muscles.
It really does. And now we're getting out on kind of some concrete here, which would represent rocks, I'm sure, in caves. But I'm back up on my knees, making my way out of the cave. And you've been a great guide, by the way. I'm sorry for the view back there, but you know, it is what it is. And so here we're coming back out. Wow. Okay, well, we made it. Nice, thank you very
good.
much.
You're
You're great.
welcome.
I did not get lost.
Who's
What's-
the call-out person? I'm making sure who the call-out person.
Oh yeah, what?
It's a standard
Now,
thing
what
we
that
all do.
basically is anytime you go into a wild cave, you always want to make sure that you have a person to call out to so that they know what time you're going to come out of the cave, what time you went in case there's any emergency, they can always come back in and get you and send out rescue troops.
Wow, okay, so safety first.
Safety always comes first.
Conservation first, then safety, or they're both up there. You don't conserve the cave, nobody's going to go in them.
That's right.
They'll be trash. So we have to conserve them, and then safety for everybody that goes in.
Very good.
Hey, that's
Well, thank you
right.
again. And so again, tell us how audiences can find you and your organization.
You can find us again. You can always look us up online, or up here is our contact information. This is all the information for every grotto in the state of Arizona. We have the Central Arizona Grotto, that's located up in Phoenix. We have Cochise County Caverns, that's down here in Sierra Vista, right by Kartchner Caverns. Then we have our Escabrosa Grotto, which is located in Tucson, right by the Sarah House, which is also, the president is my dad, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Then we have the NSS, that's a whole countrywide thing. That's just the National Spelunking Society. Anyone who wants to go caving, you can sign up. It's nationwide. Then you have Northern Arizona. It's called NAG. It's located up in Flagstaff, Arizona. And then down here we have Southern Arizona. It's also located in Tucson.
Okay, well, great. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Be able to
your guide,
head
and,
out
we'll
and
see
check
you.
our investigations inside.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, I had a good cave experience. I think it's easier to get on your cave tour than probably the one right now here at Kartchner
It is
Caverns
very
they're
booked
probably
inside.
they're probably booked up. But it's a big day. A lot of people out here celebrating. It's the 50th anniversary of the discovery. Somebody like you came along and discovered it,
And
right?
if you'd like, this is our president for Escabrosa Grotto.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
And your name, sir?
Mac.
Hey, Mac, nice to meet you. I'm Brett Allen with Cool FM Live, and tell us a little bit about your organization, if you would, and what brings you here today.
So we're representing both Southern Arizona Grotto, Escabrosa Grotto. We've got Central Arizona Grotto. So a grotto is a group of a collective group of cavers who are all interested in caving and cave conservation, and we're here to help others who are interested in doing caving and who want to get into caving. We do a lot of wild caving and we do a lot of conservation work across the state. So this is a great opportunity for us to show other people what it is that we do and help Kartchner Caverns out.
All right, very good. Well, thank you. What got you personally involved in this?
Well, when I was younger, I used to get out and do a lot of wild caves, and wild caving was pretty fun for me. And so then I decided I wanted to help preserve the caves that I was in, and then also show other people about caving and get to know more. And I've had the ability to find new caves myself, so
Really?
it's fun.
Cool.
Fun.
And how many caves do you estimate, or maybe out there, that are still undiscovered in this area,
Well,
if any?
There's over 2,000 known caves in the state, and there's lots of new caves that are being found every year. As
Really?
far as numbers, we have no idea. We don't know what we don't know, but there's new stuff being found all the time.
Wow, interesting. Interesting facts. Well, thank you for taking the time out. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to grab the mic here, and thanks. It's a beautiful day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in out here at Kartchner Caverns State Park. If you're just tuning in, and we have kind of limited signal out here, so I'm not going to walk around a lot. But there are food trucks, there are vendors here. There's a lot of fun stuff going on until 3 o'clock today, and of course the park is here every day for you to visit. So. Thank you for watching, everybody. That's all from me, Brett Allen, live and local here at Kartchner Caverns State Park's 50th anniversary celebration of the discovery of the caverns and the 25th anniversary of it becoming a state park here in southeastern Arizona. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Brett Allen, live and local on Cool FM.